Assassination aftermath. One of President Trump's closest allies is gunned down on a college campus. How local students are reacting.
Plus, ticket trouble, the World Cup rollout that didn't go the way soccer fans had hoped. Now we're hearing from the people responsible.
And beyond looks, new research reveals what makes somebody attractive, and the results probably is going to surprise a lot of people. Those stories and more on today's edition of The Lineup. It's Thursday, September 11th, 2025.
Hey everyone, I'm NBC 10's Keith Jones.
And I'm NBC 10's Erin Coleman. Let's get you up to speed with what you need to know today, starting with the assassination of conservative activist Charlie Kirk at a Utah college campus. This video shows Kirk being carried away as students run for cover. A single bullet hit him in the neck while he was speaking about mass shootings at Utah Valley University yesterday. Authorities believe the shooter fired from the roof of a nearby building in what they're calling a targeted attack. 2 people who were taken into custody yesterday were later found to have no ties to the shooting. Kirk co-founded the Republican group Turning Point USA and was a supporter of President Trump. The president posted a tribute to him on Truth Social.
Charlie was the best of America, and the monster who attacked him was attacking our whole country. An assassin tried to silence him with a bullet, but he failed because together we will ensure that his voice, his message, and his legacy will live on for countless generations to come.
Charlie Kirk is survived by his wife and 2 young children. Kirk was widely known for building support for President Trump among young people. NBC 10's Katy Zachry is in University City with how local college students are reacting to the news.
That's right, Keith and Erin, we've spoken to students here in University City who are heavily involved with their school's Young Republicans group. Many tell us they are stunned, saddened, and for some there's fear for future political gatherings. Now, while officials in Utah have not officially said the motive for Charlie Kirk's death, Utah's governor is calling this a political assassination. Kirk co-founded the Republican group Turning Point USA when he was 18 years old. The nonprofit is known for mobilizing college Republicans. There are now more than 800 college chapters across the United States, including some in our region. At the University of Pennsylvania, members say Charlie Kirk is credited for bringing much of the younger generation to the Republican Party.
One of the kind of main reasons that I think a lot of people feel super drawn to him is he's literally meeting students where they are. There is no more direct way to talk to students, to engage in discourse, to educate, to disagree civically and in a respectful manner than literally coming to your college campus.
One of the gut reactions I just had to remind myself is fear is not from God. And as a Christian, I feel like that's something that I've always embodied, and I can't live my life continuing to be in fear.
In Pennsylvania, Governor Josh Shapiro has ordered all flags at half-staff through Sunday at sunset. Reporting from University City, Katy Zachry, NBC 10 News.
And we will be following the story online and on air as it develops. Scan the QR code on your screen for the latest information. Make sure to download the free NBC 10 app and turn on the breaking news alerts. That way you'll know when an arrest is made. Today is the 24th anniversary of the deadly 9/11 terror attacks.
The nation pauses to honor the nearly 3,000 lives lost when hijackers took control of U.S. planes in coordinated attacks. NBC 10's DiPrato is in Pennsauken, where a tribute is already in place.
Several events are going on this morning across our area. Here in Pennsauken, flags stand next to the September 11th memorial. They were placed around the memorial last night and will remain standing for 24 hours as part of Pensauken's observance of 9/11. A steel beam from the North Tower is a permanent part of the structure. As part of the remembrance, a moment of silence was held for the victims of the attack, which took place 24 years ago today.
We get to ride by this every day, so I say we gather here on 9/11 to unite in remembrance, but actually we get to ride by this every day and see and remember.
This morning, the Betsy Ross House in Philadelphia will host its annual ceremony honoring the victims of the attack. That begins at 9:45. And in Bucks County, bells will toll at 8:30 at the Garden of Reflection to mark the somber anniversary. In Pennsauken, I'm Alex DiPrato, NBC 10 News.
And we have compiled a rundown of some of the many memorials and volunteer events taking place throughout our area today. You'll find it right there on your front page of NBC10.com. Today, business owners and workers will ask Philadelphia City Council to recall a new curfew.
Businesses in certain parts of the city, including Germantown, Hunting Park, Frankfort, They're required to close from 11 p.m. to 6 a.m. The curfew applies to all businesses that do not have a liquor license, a drive-through, or a gas station. It's an expansion of an existing law that's already in place in Kensington, intended to reduce crime and increase the quality of life in those areas. But shop owners say this will be a major blow to their businesses.
You can go buy dope at 2 a.m., but you can't get a slice of pizza or a cheesesteak.
If we have to close at 11, there's no point to be open.
A spokesperson for the city says there will be a 60-day grace period. Then any shops that stay open past 11 p.m. could face fines up to $1,000. Well, the Phillies, they go for the sweep against the Mets tonight.
Magic number to clinch the division stands at 7. It's a 7:15 start time at Citizens Bank Park. Phils beat the Mets 11-3 here last night. In doing so, they opened a 10-game lead over New York with 16 games to play. Christopher Sanchez led the way on the mound last night, allowing 1 run in 6 innings. By the way, we got some good news over at the NovaCare Complex where the Eagles are getting set for Sunday's Super Bowl rematch with the Chiefs. Left guard Landon Dickerson was back out there yesterday as he deals with that back injury. However, tight end Dallas Goedert didn't practice as he recovers from a knee sprain. The Birds of the Chiefs Sunday afternoon in Kansas City at 4:25 kickoff as Andy Reid and his team look for a little revenge after February's smackdown in the Super Bowl. NBC 10 will get you ready for Sunday's game in Kansas City. Our coverage begins at 9:30 Sunday morning with Eagles Game Day kickoff. Then catch Eagles Game Day final and for Sunday Night Football and the late news for exclusive interviews you can see only on NBC 10.
FIFA is responding after the website crashed during the first sales phase for tickets to next year's World Cup matches. 6 of those games will be held at the link. Some fans said they waited more than an hour yesterday. Then they got an error message. FIFA says demand was extraordinary with extended wait times as the registration period opened. The statement goes on to say that the timing of entry into the visa presale draw will not impact the chance of success. So everyone who registers by September 19th has the same likelihood of being selected to have the opportunity to buy tickets. After the lottery closes, FIFA will randomly select winners who will be able to purchase them. A man in Canada faces DUI charges after police caught him behind the wheel of an unusual ride during the morning rush.
Just look at this picture. He was driving a pink Power Wheels Barbie Jeep last Friday when officers pulled him over on a main road in Prince George, British Columbia. The man told police he wanted to get a Slurpee, but he has a suspended license and didn't feel like walking. So he powered up the Barbie Jeep. He says he had no idea who was breaking the law and he plans on fighting the ticket. The more and more I look at that picture, the less I believe the story, to be honest with you.
I can't see how he fits into it.
Is this not a joke by the police department? The man's back is to the camera. It's perfectly framed. What is an officer? It's shared by the police department. Is an officer 50 feet away snapping that picture? So interesting.
I don't know.
I mean, it's a report from the police department, so obviously it's, something we're going to report.
But how did he get in there?
Who knows?
Did you see that's it. Like they have different.
That's it. That's the thing, though.
They have different sized little cars.
Right.
For kids. That's a teeny one.
Yeah, and also, the motor in that thing wouldn't have compelled you very fast. I mean, just walk.
You're making.
That's why I'm saying
you're making sense.
You know what I mean? Like, we got to look into this a little more.
It's not even April.
Right? That's what I'm saying. Hey, police, what a picture right there. Good for you. Hey, a new study, meantime, looks at what makes someone so attractive.
And it's not just about looks. The study published in the British Journal of Psychology looked at traits including voices, body motion, even body odor. So according to researchers, those are all factors that play into attractiveness, but people said the voice, that was the best indicator that someone is attractive. The weakest link was between body odor and appearance.
Interesting right there.
I see that, though. Have you ever met somebody where you're like, voice doesn't go with the, you have to love the voice, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It has to draw you in, the voice. I get that.
Understand what you're saying. If someone has a very weird laugh, that could do it for me.
Same type. That's the same type of thing. It's something that's coming out of their mouth. There was
a close friend of mine who had an ex-girlfriend, and she laughed. And with my guy friends, we'd do it. It was like, that was like literally that was the laugh. And we're like, wait, that's real? And that was the thing.
That was the deal breaker.
You couldn't get over. Yeah, it was like, wow.
Yeah.
But so I get maybe that's like partly voice, right?
That's part of it. So it makes perfect sense.
Yeah, okay.
You got to have the whole package.
Right, exactly.
Right? For you. because there's someone for everyone.
Yeah.
Hey, with the change of seasons right around the corner, many people are going to be enjoying the fall foliage.
Yeah, but a spot in Vermont that has gone viral for its picturesque views will once again be closed to tourists. The reason? Privacy issues. In recent years, a flood of social media influencers and others, they flooded a road in Pomfret. Locals say it was just too much. They complained that people were invading their privacy as they tried to get perfect pictures for social media. So the town decided to close the road and only allow local traffic during the peak of foliage season.
I mean, that's an example of, like, you know, I guess Instagram, you take one great picture and then it goes viral and everybody sees it. It's like, oh my gosh, I want to go there. And then it's just overrun.
These poor people living there.
I get it. I get both sides.
Yeah,
but you know what? There are beautiful fall colors. There will be all around.
Everywhere. Yeah, especially here in Pennsylvania.
So let's
and
give
parts of New
Pomfret,
Jersey,
Vermont a break.
Yeah, right, exactly. Fall is just around the corner, too.
Yeah, that means the holidays are closer than you think, especially in a small town north of Scranton. Meet the Harhut family of Peckville, Lackawanna County. They are already in the Christmas spirit. Each year they start decorating early, really early, transforming their home into a holiday hotspot that draws visitors from all over. It takes months of planning and lots of help from family and neighbors.
It's fun to see the reaction of people coming for the first time because they don't know what to expect. So when you walk through and you're around the first corner and you see all these decorations, it's fun to see the reaction. They go nuts.
The collection is made from decorations gathered all over the country. The Christmas lights officially turn on Thanksgiving, so I guess they skip right over Halloween.
That's right.
No Halloween decorations, just
Yeah.
going full-on Christmas in September.
When you go full bore like this, I think you gotta wait, right?
Well, because it takes.
Yeah. There's
know.
some amazing Christmas decorations around our area, too. Some people doing it year after year and inviting the public and the community out.
Yeah.
Like, it's really special.
We're getting close to that time. All right, that does it for today's edition of The Lineup.
For Erin Coleman, I'm Keith Jones. You can get NBC 10 News updates right here on the NBC 10 app and catch us weekday mornings from 5 to 7 a.m. Have a great day.
See you guys.